Hey guys, I hope you're well and welcome to today's commodity market update. My name is Alejandro Zambrano, Chief Market Analyst with TradeCaptain.com and Amana Capital. In today's update, we're going to take a look at what's going on in crude, silver, and gold markets. And we're going to begin with the price of gold. So right now you're looking at a daily chart and you can see how the market has declined quite a bit from its high at 113,858 created pretty much around this time last month, and we had a decent decline here. We're talking about a decline of about 6.61% from that high. The short-term trend remains bearish, and I would argue that as long as you trade below 1290 here, the market would remain short-term bearish, and maybe we'll take out this week's low and eventually touch this low here from August 8th. But then from these levels down here, I think it's going to be a bit of a struggle for the market to trade substantially lower because they already declined quite a bit. So for this to continue to move down, I think we need to have probably even higher interest rates in the US to cause people to step away from gold. So if we take a look at it from a short-term perspective, this is your 1 hour chart, and you can see how the trend is bearish below 1290, which is this high created here on the 29th of September. We're now having a bit of a correction, and we might head up a little bit higher to maybe 1280, 1285, but then eventually maybe a test of this week's low. And again, if we take out 1267, then the next support level is the 1251 level. On the other hand, take out 1290 and then 1302 is the next resistance level. This is silver, and silver is also bearish. Obviously, it doesn't usually deviate too much from gold. The levels to watch if you're trading in the short term are this week's low, and a break to this week's low opens up for a decline to this low here created on August 7th. And then you have short-term like high here, which is 1692. Take out that level and it will not necessarily end, but this very, very short-term downtrend which is in play would be less severe, and we could potentially have a bit of a bounce and maybe try to reach something like 1724. But for now, as you can see, this is a short-term downtrend, and pretty much as gold, it can continue to go down lower and take out this week's low. Then the next level in the trader's going to be watching is going to be 1607. Here's Brent Crude, and this is a 1 hour chart, and the market is trading slightly lower today, as you can see here. The very short-term trend is bearish below 5674, which is this high here, right? This is a high. Let me see if I can show you, highlight these highs. You have one, and then you have another one over here, and then you have third one up here. And as long as you trade in this downtrend, the market can continue to go down lower. You have 5479 being support, really. You have a low here on the 15th of September, 18th, and then 19th. Now, if we trade below this level, most likely the market will continue to move down a little bit lower. But it's not my main scenario I foresee for this market, because if you look at it from a daily time frame, we just created a new yearly high just a few days ago on the 26th of September, and this is just a pullback, and we might just need to go a little bit lower than bottom out somewhere here and then potentially head up higher, I would guess. So what I'm actually waiting for, I'm waiting for this market to stabilize and eventually just end this little downtrend and move up higher. But for now, the trend is bearish below 5674, and does look that the market is targeting 5479. Here is US oil, so that will be West Texas Intermediate. I know some of you guys prefer trading this market, so we're looking at both. Here, the trend as well in the short term, following the high here created on the 28th of September, it's in a downtrend. Why? Because we're creating lower and lower highs. And the market could easily continue to go down lower and try to challenge the lows here created on September 18th and September 19th. So as long as you're below 50.72, this market can continue to go down a little bit lower, maybe challenge these lows, take out these lows, then 48, 42 is going to be the next level. On the other hand, take out 50.72, which is yesterday's high, then the very short-term trend would not necessarily have ended, but it would be less strong, and it could potentially be the beginning of some sort of bottoming out process, and the currency might trade to these levels up here, which are 51.62. And that, guys, concludes today's commodity market update. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this. Thank you.